Hello and welcome. In my documentary-style video, Timeless Principles That Anchor You in This Changing World, we explore 5 timeless anchors: integrity, resilience, gratitude, service, and hope. So, I have decided to tackle those 5 anchors individually and get a closer look at their importance in our everyday lives. Since integrity is the first one on our list, I trust you would stay with me for the remaining 4 and watch to the end. I promise you, you have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. I encourage you to check the links in the description for the remaining episodes, and subscribe and drop a comment below, as it helps me to grow and stay consistent. Episode 1. Integrity, the compass that never breaks. In a world of shortcuts, quick wins, and shifting values, one principle remains unshakable: integrity. Integrity is more than honesty. It's the alignment between what we say, what we believe, and what we actually do, even when no one is watching. And when everything around us is uncertain, integrity becomes the compass that never breaks. Today, we'll explore stories of leaders, thinkers, and everyday people who built their lives on this anchor. And by the end, you'll see how integrity can guide you through your own challenges. Integrity is often talked about but rarely practiced fully. Why? Because it's costly. It demands courage. It asks us to choose principle over convenience, even when compromise looks easier. But history proves this. People with integrity may not have the smoothest path, but they leave the deepest mark. Let's return to one of the darkest chapters in U.S. history. The year was 1860. The country was divided, slavery was tearing the nation apart, and Abraham Lincoln had just been elected president. Lincoln was under pressure from every side. Political allies urged him to compromise to preserve unity. Critics mocked him. The easiest choice would have been to bend, to dilute his convictions for short-term peace. But Lincoln refused. His compass, integrity, guided him toward a higher vision of freedom and justice. The result? The Emancipation Proclamation. A decision that wasn't popular with everyone at the time, but one that history remembers as the turning point toward equality. Lincoln shows us this: integrity is not about being liked, it's about being true to your values, even when it costs you. Fast forward to today. Integrity still defines leaders we admire and exposes those we don't. Consider Warren Buffett, one of the world's most respected investors. He built his empire not just on financial skill, but on trust. Buffett often repeats to his employees, "Lose money for the firm, and I will be understanding. Lose a shred of reputation, and I will be ruthless." Why? Because integrity is the bedrock of trust, and trust is the foundation of all lasting relationships, whether in business or in life. Contrast this with scandals like Enron or Theranos, where brilliant ideas collapsed because integrity was abandoned. Those leaders had intelligence and ambition, but without integrity, their empires crumbled. Integrity isn't reserved for presidents or billionaires. It lives in our daily choices. Returning the extra change when the cashier makes a mistake. Keeping promises to your children, even when you're tired. Owning up to mistakes at work instead of covering them up. These moments may seem small, but together they define your character. Integrity builds trust brick by brick. Think of a friend you deeply trust. Chances are it's not because they're perfect. It's because they're consistent. They do what they say. They show up when it matters. That's integrity in action. But let's be honest. Integrity can cost you. Sometimes it costs you friends, opportunities, even jobs. Take Sharon Watkins, the Enron whistleblower. When she exposed fraudulent practices inside the company, she risked her career. Jeffrey Wigand did the same in the tobacco industry, revealing the dangers companies had hidden for decades. Both faced threats, lawsuits, and personal attacks. Yet because they chose integrity over silence, millions benefited. Their courage saved lives, reshaped industries, and proved that integrity may not pay immediately, but it always pays ultimately. So how can integrity anchor us today? 1. Define your values. Without clarity, you'll compromise easily. Write down what truly matters to you: honesty, fairness, loyalty, faith. 2. Match your words and actions. Integrity is consistency. Ask, do my choices align with what I say I believe? 3. Choose courage over convenience. When pressured to cut corners, remember, a reputation takes decades to build and seconds to lose. In a world of shifting trends and temporary gains, integrity is the compass that never breaks. It may not make you popular, it may not make you rich overnight, but it will make you steady, trustworthy, and unshakable. Abraham Lincoln, Warren Buffett, whistleblowers, and everyday people all prove the same point. Integrity is what holds us together when everything else falls apart. If this episode inspired you, give it a like and share it with someone you admire for their integrity. Don't forget to subscribe to the next episode in our Timeless Principles series, Resilience, Rising Stronger After the Fall. And in the comments, share a time when integrity guided your choice, even when it wasn't easy.